Too many objectives. It's still a problem. Don't pick more than 3 to 5 learning objectives. IDEA says, you know, if you have a really just laser-focused kind of class and it really only does 2 objectives, you could pick 2. If you pick 1 objective, probably your department head or college dean should talk to you about whether is that really the only thing that you do in the class. But, you know, 3 to 5, why is that important? Let me jump to a couple of things that I printed out just for this presentation. Okay. Here's a plot of average summary evaluation mean against the count of learning objectives. Is there a pattern there? It's faint, but it's there, right? The more objectives you choose, generally the lower the score is. And that aligns directly with IDEA's research. They've shown very specifically if you pick more than 5 objectives, the likelihood is high that your average result will be lower. So it's not really to your benefit to pick more than 5. And I've had a number of conversations with people saying, well, I really do all these things. And I said, you gotta, it will help you to prioritize. We don't control if you really do 8 things in the class, you gotta have 8 learning objectives. That's okay. Right? But, okay, this is the list of classes that were administered in fall, rank ordered by the number of learning objectives chosen from highest to lowest. This is the first of 8 pages. Okay? The red line is drawn at 5. All of these classes had 12 selected. In the spring, this is what the graph looked like. Okay? These classes all had 12, these classes had 11, these classes had 10, going downward from there. So there's still a lot of faculty members that are choosing 12 learning objectives. And it's not to their benefit to do so.
Or the default is 12.
Well, here's a 0. You see where it says default?
Okay, so those people just...
If you don't fill out the form and you don't choose any learning objectives, you get 12. You get them all. So there's no buying out. There's no action results in no action. If you don't pick learning objectives, you don't fill it out, you get all 12 learning objectives. Okay. And if department heads want to work on that, I want my help in terms of feedback of who can we help to try to narrow that down. I'm happy to provide the information.